Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Greg. Redoing a video I posted earlier that Thor said you couldn't hear a dadgun word I was saying, so here we're going to do it again. I haven't given anybody any concrete numbers yet, and we're aiming to do that now. So I started with Schneider on August 31st. My first day hitting asphalt with them was September the 4th. My first month running total, and I'm doing this by every 4-week settlements. I know that there's 4.3 weeks, or 4.3 weeks in a month, but we're just going to do 4-week running totals for the purposes to reflect here. Okay, September the 10th is my first settlement. It came out to 50, and I'm just doing what I take to the house after my expenses right now. I'll give you monthly or every 4 weeks running totals of gross revenue to truck. That's too many numbers to cover otherwise. So $1,535.72 to the business. I just got to hold the taxes out the rest of this month. That was on the 10th. The 17th of September was $2,591.44. $300 of which was the first installment of a $1,200 sign-on bonuses that the company's offering at the time I come on board. The third settlement on the 24th was $2,166.32. That was the first week my truck payment and my maintenance MMA costs came out, which is daggone near $1,000 a week. And my fourth settlement, which was on October the 1st, it was all worked in September, came out to $994.83. That is because I was home for 3 days on that particular one, and I went ahead and fueled up with cheap fuel before I left, because I think I already had a load booked. It's going to Northeast, and fuel up there is retarded with a capital R. All right, so that's my first month. The running total for that month was $12,410.35. That's gross revenue per truck for that month, or 4-week total. $7,288.31 of which is what I had to hold my 30% tax out and goes to my home. So that averages out over that 4-week running total to $1,681.92 a week. First 4 weeks with a lease on carrier, and I was told not to expect any more than $1,100 to $1,300 a week by just about everybody I talked to. There's the first, I don't believe you. Here's the second, I don't believe you. Month number 2, got to reset and come back out on the road. October the 8th, first settlement, back out. This one was a nail biter again. $615.52. The reason was I had an over $3,000 paying load that went from Chesapeake, Virginia to Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Problem is, I got there to deliver, and Amazon refused a load, which a lot of people say they've never dealt with. But I had that load refused because it was floor loaded. Unbeknownst to me, it was floor loaded because it had a bolt seal in it. Had it not had a bolt seal and we had to seal it, I still wouldn't have been any the wiser. I'd have thought this business is normal. I mean, I've hauled all kinds of floor loaded stuff in my days. But anyway, I had to sit on that load till Tuesday. It didn't go on the settlement it should have, which it should have been on the 8th. Instead, it dovetailed over to the 15th of October. That settlement, my cut was $4,380.54. But that also included that big load that was supposed to come from Chesapeake to Oklahoma City. It also included a second installment of that $1,200 sign-on bonus. The 22nd was $2,212.22. The settlement for the 29th of October. Now this one was legit, 7 days, fresh hours, no chicanery. Matter of fact, the last shipment I was holding for the next week, and I turned it in on Tuesday at like 12:50 something a.m., and they still put it on that week, which is legit because I worked it that week. But I was holding that shipment. But it boosted this one on the 29th to $3,929.09. That's with no bonuses, no extras. It's just me working hard for 7 straight days on a settlement with fresh hours and being smart about my loads. So that was an insane week. It impressed me myself. A lot of that was luck. Some of it was skill. Most of it was hard work and luck and God's good grace. So for the second month's running totals, from the first month of $12,000 and whatever it was, $12,410.35 to the second month of $19,679.17. And if you want to go with your business profit, first month was $7,288.31. Second month was $11,137.37. For a weekly average over that 4-week running total of $2,570.16 averaged out for the second week of the month. There you go. It's probably going to be backwards, but whatever. If you got any kind of skill on a computer, take an image, flip it around. So now let's add those 8 weeks up together. You already heard the averages of each 4-week running total. That comes out to $18,425.68 just that's after costs. That's what you have made that you need to hold taxes out. That's your business's profit. Okay? Now that was 2 months worth for the purposes of this math. 2 months worth roughly of settlements. Multiply that by 6 since that was 2 months worth. That brings you out to 12 total months, and then divide it by 52 weeks. And it's just loose math. My average over that crappy first 4 weeks being a noob, and then my second 4 weeks of being a noob that runs his butt off, you're averaging out to $2,126.04 a week. That comes out to $110,554.08 for the year if that perfect trend continues, which it's not. Hopefully I just get better and better. So I'm going to tell you something. Have the faith. Work your butt off. Don't be sitting in these truck stops and ordering a bunch of food or, whatever. If that's what you want to do and you're happy with that life, you go right ahead. I'm going to take my time off at home. While I'm out here, I drive myself like a slave to an extent. I mean, I ain't going to kill myself, but I come to the edge of it sometimes trying to get something done or trying to make things happen. Don't let naysayers tell you it's a bad idea. Don't let it, some people have had bad experiences. If my truck would have blown up the first 2 weeks, I'd have been out of business. All of this is a gamble. But you get to the point where you can be smart. And yes, run smart, but then run hard. I've said it several times. I'm running harder than smarter because I still got a lot to learn. But I'm applying what I'm learning every time I go out here. And of course, fate would have it. Sometimes things out of your control happen, or, a misstep in your calculations, whatever. Things like that are going to happen. But you can do this. Have the faith, have the strength and the work ethic, the wherewithal. Try to be a problem solver. Plan ahead as much as you can, but don't go too far ahead and get yourself in trouble, because I think firmly at this point I can get myself in trouble going too far ahead and panicking. And just, find your center out here. Be safe. You can do this. Like I said, my whatever you call it, the SFI rep, he told me, he said, only a few guys. He said most of my guys average between 12 and 1,300 a week, which I've shot that all to Hades. But then he told me, I said, well, I was thinking about, I wanted to shoot for 1,700, 1,800 a week. Otherwise, why am I doing this? Don't get me wrong. It's still not bad money, some, but I can do that as a local guy at home at a lot of places. Problem is, there ain't no local jobs right now. So, he said, well, I've only got, 1 or 2 guys that average over 1,500 a week. And I said, well, you got 3 now, because I just showed you guys these numbers, and it is something to be excited about. I ain't no Superman. I just told you how to do it. Don't let them wheel sit. Take care of good maintenance and hit it hard. Don't play. I'm not here playing games. I'm not playing games with building a business. I might mess up and fail, but it ain't gonna be for lack of trying. That definitely has been removed from the equation altogether. So having said that, there's a nice little short, concise video with my numbers. If you need any more info or want any advice from me, you can get a hold of me on here. I don't know if my email shows up or not, but I give you all my email or whatever. Just send me a message or a comment on here. Like, subscribe if there's anything I can do to help. Also, listen to these guys. Dave from Smart Trucking, watch his stuff. I'm telling you, he'll just, in general, teach you about the trucking industry. It's real good. I haven't taken all of his advice. Obviously, I went to a lease purchase. But I'm glad I waited and did this one, because you got more options. And even though they keep 35%, all the numbers you heard are my cut of that. So imagine what you can do if you grow your business right and the economy doesn't crash. Barring acts of God, Congress, and Biden, you're going to be fine. So don't be scared just to be scared. The worst could happen is you fail and you restart. Talk to these guys. James, Big Rig CEO, Thor and Thunder Trucking, Dave at Smart Trucking, Make Sense Trucking. There's all kinds of these guys, that have been there, done that, different walks of life, different scenarios. They live in different places in the country. They see different things. They've been involved in I don't know if they've ever been in accidents, but if they have, they've been involved in different accidents. I don't see them all getting in the same one. But they've all been in different accidents. They've all worked for different companies. They've all started their own companies. They all drive different trucks. They've all been different places. There's all kinds of different stories, and all you can do is add all those things up and come up with your own best situation. That's where I'm at, and if I can help you make yourself successful out here, that's what I want to do. So So until the next time I make a video, which I'm going to try and do them with a little bit more regularity to keep you up to date and give you better numbers, like my average rate per mile for all miles on the truck stuff. I didn't keep track of that. All I know is in almost 10 weeks now of trucking, I've put 25,119 miles on my truck. And that's rolling pretty hard considering I've gone home 3 times, and each time it's been over 3 days. The last time it was 6 days. So there you go. You can be successful and still get home sometimes. It might be further between, but when you go, you can go for longer. Just budget for it. So stay safe, keep it between the lines, keep the rubber on the ground. When these trucks get tired, they lay down in the ditch line, so get your sleep. God bless you. Happy Veterans Day, and we'll catch you on the flip side.